What's up, everyone? We're gonna be checking out the new trailer for My Hero Ultra Rumble Season 16 was just dropped. Super excited. So we'll do the initial reaction and then we'll do like a more in-depth analysis right after. But yeah, it looks pretty cool so far. I've seen the thumbnail, so that they reveal the character always, and I don't really know anything else about it besides that. There's some leaks and speculation here and there of other stuff to come to the game that I've seen. But yeah, besides that, don't really know anything. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Leave a comment talking about the season, what you want to see, what you're excited for, and yeah, let's just check it out. So we know the character is Star and Stripe, because that was revealed on the video already and heavily speculated. Well, let's see how crazy she actually is.
I'll surpass my master! Time to wipe out these baddies. Rule set! Now be gone!
Oh my god, she just chucks a fucking laser at you?
New order! Hold your breath. You've nowhere to run.
Okay.
Wild air
Oh, that's... Wow. I love grab characters. That's awesome. Holy shit.
I win. Show me your moves. Don't look so scared. Justice will prevail.
We gotta talk about special action, by the way. I just, like, comprehended what it said.
Not half bad, rookie.
Oh!
Hey.
Back at it.
Sweet costumes.
That certainly is something.
Lady Nagant, yeah. Oh, wow.
Everything. Understood.
Kuro Giri looks like a stripper.
Alright, party time.
Because we are here.
Hey, this isn't half bad.
Okay.
It's easy to move in this. Let's go.
Some kind of Marvel Rivals themed copy. Oh my god, no way. No way. We're getting cluster?
Firepower.
Oh my god.
I'll kick all of your asses.
I know what I'm rolling for.
Hold me back, trash. I'm gonna destroy you. There's no escape.
He is a fat
Explode.
alpha.
I'll blow you away. Eat this, loser. Taste the ground. You're dead.
Jesus Christ.
My own way.
That's a howitzer impact. Oh my god.
Enough of this stupid game.
Max power.
Everything I've got. This will finish you.
That was sick. That was really sick.
Ultra Rumble.
Alright, what's the tease? There's another one, right? Oh. Who is that? Who has red, like, electricity? Probably like Alpha 1? I can't even think of anyone else. His charged Alpha, right? Has the big red shock blast or whatever. That's pretty sick. Actually, oh, it must be. It's either him. I mean, there's no way it's young All for One, because he has the special action, right? The rivet thing is the same color, and regular All for One's beta is the same thing. It must be that. It must be old All for One. That's pretty sick. I'm excited to see that. But yeah, there's no way young All for One's getting another work set already, or alternate style, I should say. Yeah, that was really cool. That was really cool. Super excited. I actually don't know who to roll for, because Star looks pretty fun, Bakugo looks pretty fun, and I'm very interested in All for One quirk set. Style. Alternate style. Jesus, they changed the names of everything. Yeah, new season looks really cool. I think every costume looks sick. But yeah, let's check out, let's go more in-depth here, a bit more of a frame-by-frame analysis. But yeah, like I said, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you're excited for, and all that stuff. We will be streaming later tonight, actually. We'll be streaming a Squadra, Genshin Squadra, so if you want to come by, talk about the new season, we can do that. And also, we'll be streaming when the new season comes out on Wednesday. And make sure to follow the Twitch or subscribe to YouTube. I multi-stream and all that stuff. The music for every trailer is always so cool, too. Like, they do original music for every trailer, and, like, why do they not put it in the game? I don't understand. Like, the game desperately needs new music, I think. It's been the same shit for 2 years now. Alright, she's chucking Alpha's diffusion laser. And it looks like it explodes. There's like a huge AoE explosion, probably doing like residual damage. It looks pretty fucking good though. Looks pretty good. Zero air. Yeah, this is pretty cool. She just makes like a gravity sucking star or some shit. It's like a All for One projectile. Like All for One's Gamma, but as a projectile you can put somewhere. Air melee looks pretty cool, pretty satisfying to land, a lot like All Might's. She punches you up into the air, and then spears you with the giant form and the laser. That is a crazy gamma. It's like a red Dobby grab, I guess, in terms of function. And it leaves her very high up in the air, super high. Special action. So this was the most interesting thing that I didn't mention anything about when we first saw it, but holy shit. You and allies within the area take no area damage and gradually recover HP. What? So, I didn't see the area damage, I will say. So I guess it blocks AoEs, but if you are hit directly, you will still take damage. But still, she has a special action that just heals. I think the only other character in the game that has anything like that is Overhaul. If I'm not mistaken, everyone else is like instant res. So she's, I mean, there's no way she's not support, right? She's got to be a support character if she has a healing special action, and her beta is definitely like very useful to help teammates, and her grab as well. That's crazy. Let's see if, yeah, she's healing. Let's see if anything happened. No, they just kind of show her picking up All Might. It would have been nice to have an actual example of what the damage is that's blocked. Okay, grounded melee. Looks like it starts off kind of like Armor Might, like a big lunging punch into, but it goes into another lunging punch. Yeah, beta, alpha. Does this hit everyone? It's hard to say, really. It doesn't flinch, it doesn't stagger or anything, so it's... Oh, no, I think it did hit, it hit Toga here at the end. You can see her, like... Yeah, like, what is that animation there? Yeah, so it does hit everyone. It hits Shiggy, he's kind of, like, recoiling like that, as well as Toga. This... I'm gonna love this move, I swear. This shit's gonna be crazy. Maybe I'm rolling for her, damn. That is so cool. The Titan looks kind of jank, though, I gotta say. This is a cool costume. She looks very different from the hero costume, right? With that casual style. These are cool too. I like these for both of them. I think these look great. I really like boots, though. Everyone's wearing boots. Endeavor assist gear. Yep. That's pretty cool. Oh, he looks like Bane from Batman or something. He has these like tubes around his arm. His arms. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm very curious to see what banner this will be on. I don't know what they would put this on, what character. Like, are they rerunning Overhaul already? That doesn't make sense. Are they rerunning Nagant already? Maybe it's been 2 seasons, I guess, so maybe that's reasonable, but I feel like that's still pretty quick, so... But it doesn't make sense to put these with, like, some other character, so... This costume looks awesome. I really like this one. This looks sick, and they finally gave All For One his actual... like, how he appeared at the end, for the most part, before he got young and sexy. These gotta be on the All For One alternate style banner. There's no way they're not. Where else would you put these costumes? I think I might roll for everything this season and hope to God that I just get lucky. Wow, this was not in the game? I thought this was in the game already. That's really surprising. And yeah, Kurogiri the stripper. That is a weird design. Why does he have like cowboy chaps and like ski boots? What is that? He's got the big scarf and a fucking leather jacket over his goddamn graphic design turtleneck. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Weird. That one's a miss, I think. That one's a miss. The other Skull and Bones are... Well, the twice Skull and Bones looks great. I don't know about compressed. These costumes... It's cool that they're introducing a new, like, theme. I don't know about these, though. I mean, they look... You know, they look fine. This, to me, screams like they're just watching... Oh, that All Might emote, though? They're just watching Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals literally just had, like, a themed event in the season that just ended about this sort of thing. Where everyone was, like, playing cards and stuff, and it was the whole, you know, house of cards or whatever. But I'm not complaining. You know, Marvel Rivals does a lot of good shit. I really like Bakugo, so I really want this quirk set. And, I mean, everyone loves that moment from the series, right? This looked kind of weird to me, to be honest. Like, a little bit jank. Also, kind of disappointed they didn't add a costume for him, like, when he was all fucked up at the end, like the broken arm and everything. They're just rerunning Strafe Panzer. Also, super, like, disappointed. I feel like his melee is so ass, straight up, like, grounded melee. You would think that he'd be faster, at least, you know? Maybe they'll do that, because Kendo and Strike Kendo had different frame data for their melees. Strike Kendo's was much faster and had different combos and things like that, and more reach. So maybe they'll do that for him, I would hope. I don't know, but you just think he'd be more agile with how he was with this alternate style. AP Shot Cluster. So this is just a massive... Like, what does this even compare to? It looks kind of like Armor Might, his fire shot, but even bigger. Maybe it doesn't reach. It almost like it explodes at the end like regular Overhaul's Alpha. Knocks down after, was that 3 shots? The beta is Nitro Cluster, so you can definitely, yeah, you put these like mines, the delayed sweat explosion, and you can blow it up with Alpha. Oh, it hits on its own, so it detonates if you... It detonates on impact with an enemy, or if you leave it there, you can shoot it later, it looks like. This is crazy. This is the most interesting thing to me. This looks so fucking fun to do. The other two quirks look kind of jank, though, I gotta say. But that's awesome. And then this tease for the new style. Yeah, this has to be, like, original All for One, there's no way. I don't know who else this would be. Let me just quickly look through the character list. Maybe I'm forgetting someone. Alright, no, I just checked through everyone. Unless Cementos has some kind of secret, dark, evil Cementos version I don't know about or some shit. It's gotta be one of the All for Ones. There's no way it's anyone else. And there's no way they're giving All for One Youth Boy alternate style before original All for One. I don't even know what just happened to me. So late March, so that's in a few days, we're getting all that. So this is, oh, this All for One costume is not coming out with the other style. I don't know what Nagant's gonna be on. I would love this costume. I don't have the character yet, so if it's on a rerun of her, that'd be pretty cool. I might actually do that. No information about the license. I'm guessing maybe the casual star is in the license. They've been doing that. Last season was casual Tokoyami in the license. And then after April. Oh, after April. So in May. All of this is in May? After April. Are we going a month from Star to All for One? I thought Bakugo... Oh, Bakugo's gonna be last. I just realized. Bakugo's gonna be the last style. I don't think I've ever done that before, so the middle one is being teased. So I think what they're starting to do is maybe they're doing these like mid-seasonal surprises, or supposed surprise, like how they did for Lady Nagant. She kind of just dropped out of nowhere. We knew she was coming, but she was not in the seasonal reveal trailer. She just got her own separate trailer later down the line. So maybe they're starting to do more like that. Not sure how I feel about that. It's kind of cool, but in my opinion, for a game like this, you gotta know what's coming, because tickets are so, like, valuable, and you want to not waste your shit if there's something else you want. Like, I'm sure many people wasted their tickets on, like, Shiggy and stuff, and then Nagant came out, but that's alright, that's whatever. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So appreciate everyone for watching. Thank you so much for coming. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you want to see more. I usually upload a lot of like funny moments and things like that. A lot of My Hero stuff, Dragon Ball, Marvel Rivals, and pretty much anything else. A lot of variety stuff, you know, anything I enjoy. So make sure to subscribe. Leave a comment, like I said before, about what you're excited for in the season, what you thought looked good, what you thought looked bad. Let me know, and we can talk about it. And yeah, keep an eye out for the streams. Make sure to follow the Twitch, twitch.tv/DirtyVac. Subscribe on YouTube, streaming on YouTube as well anytime I stream, and yeah, that should be it. So thanks again for watching, and have a good rest of your day.